It's the soul's a family stable. Can I get a horse? I wonder if I could... I wonder if I'll be riding horses again in this one. Oh, that might go badly. Oh, what an interesting combination. Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort.
You even told me Valimar saved my life.
I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Well, mainly that you're delusional enough that I survived and the only explanation you can think of is the talking cat did it. Yep, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything.
Yay, more not explaining. Is Emma gonna explain this while Celine explains stuff about Emma?
The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse? Oh my. Yeah, that did happen. That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know?
It wasn't remotely safe, though.
I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you. She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial.
Oh, why was she unconscious then?
It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did.
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, because I'm right here and I can hear every word you're saying, even if you're trying to whisper.
Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
I shall never forgive the kitty.
It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, don't think about it too much. Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did, and at least didn't come to any harm. Guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm self-deprecating, have a ego problem, have a self-esteem problem, have a problem with everything, apparently. Oh my goodness, Reed. You can now view the character tab in your notebook, yay! Actually, this section allows you to view details on various people you meet, etc, etc, etc. Same as normal. Oh, hello. Oh my, if it isn't Reen. I didn't know you were up and about. You're not hurt or anything, are you? Come here, sweetie, let me get a better look at you. Oh, I'm alright, honestly. Father Bernard already looked at me. He said I'm fine. Wait, when the fuck did this happen? Oh, really? I suppose if he said so. You and Luke always used to come home covered in bruises after playing on the snow. Can't be too careful. Nothing dangerous happened since you left, at least. I guess living in a remote mountain village has its advantages. Then again, there's been no shortage of surprises. First Her Highness comes to stay. Now we have that talking cat. Sometimes it feels like the war has nothing to do with us. but with everything that's happened with you getting involved, it suddenly feels a lot more personal. Maybe you're right. Although I can't help but feel that things would have been more peaceful if I hadn't come back. Yeah, that's true. Key member on a wall, I presume because the Ashen Knight comes back. Of course, things are gonna get weird. So where's this friend of mine? Ooh, what was it, Lucas? Ah, Master Reen, I'm overjoyed to see that you are well. You don't have any lingering symptoms, do you? Headaches, fevers? I'm fine, honestly. If anything, I feel like I want to be out and about after sleeping for so long. Ah, is that so? I'm pleased to hear that. Still, make sure you're eating well enough to regain your strength. Luckily, the fall harvest has been excellent this year. I'll make sure to deliver plenty more mountains blessings to the mansion for you to enjoy. Oh, thank you. Can't wait. Wait, your name's Gizmo? Okay. Seems like a weird person to give that name to. Oh, Reen, don't you think Elisa's grown into a lovely young lady now? Yeah. I mean, she seems to be a lot more of an adult these days, doesn't she? I guess. She has gotten taller. Cheekier, too. She's also at that age where she might start finding herself interested in boys, if you know what I mean. Oh, I know. And I've got no intention of letting anyone who doesn't meet with my approval near her. I really do feel sorry for her. Well, you better get used to it, because I'm not letting that happen. Everything in my power, I am not letting that happen. What? Why? I really don't get what goes through your head sometimes, Masha. Oh my goodness. I don't know what goes through your head sometimes. I know exactly what goes through your head, Reen. The self-deprecating bullshit that you constantly keep going on about every damn time something goes wrong. Sup, playa?
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what braces can do, I guess.
About that.
Yeah, I was wondering. It's quite a specific location, hours out. You could go to a lot of different... an hours out, that distance is probably miles and miles. There's a lot of places you could check.
I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't.
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
So someone found me, and then passed along the info to them so I could be found naturally.
I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That is strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice.
I mean, was it someone who didn't have a voice actor in the first game? Sort of like, you.
Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war.
My bad. Sorry. If you didn't watch my first game, I occasionally do that if I misjudge something. Again, I actually record this on something that the audio has a delay, so I do certain things to try to predict it to make it a little, so I'm not actually waiting for me to stop hearing it when I press the button. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Just a heads up, quickly, while still early in the game. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much? Well, we've been trying. Pretty limits on what we can do. Probably because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Ereboni are okay, Sarah included. Sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away. Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage. The Imperial Army showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country. I see. I'm guessing that's some of those really high-profile units. Oh, and another thing you might want to hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps that taking part in the war too, even members of Ouroboros. Yep, he is one, she is another. Ouroboros, a secret society. That's the one. Here's being employed here in Arboni is nothing new, but there's way more of them here nowadays. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up troubles of their own. That's what they do best. There's the fact that Arboni isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them, too. So much to freak you out about these days, I could drive you insane. Sorry, you got enough on your plate without me dumping this all on you. Try saving all those bad thoughts you've got piling up for another day, okay? And to focus on relaxing, decide what you want to do after that. Sure. Next up, you're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh? I got quite a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head. Well, it probably would be. Hasn't let me down before. I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later. Hey, Sharky, finally up, Green. Good to see you. Been going missing for a month and end up on the Alliance's wanted list. Had us worried, young man. Oh, I'm on a wanted list. Sorry about that, I feel awful. Don't be. I'm just glad you're alright. Yeah, take a couple of these for me. You can enjoy them with the lease later. Fluffy pancakes. Thank you. Feels like it's been forever since I had the chance to enjoy your cooking. May not look like the type, but I'm always amazed by how well he makes this stuff. I remember when he used to give Elise and me sweets all the time after we came home from Sunday school. Good times. Okay, can I, actually buy stuff? Hey there. You okay? She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better too, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? Guessing life in a tiny little village like this is harder than you're used to. Is there anything I do to make things easier for you, though? Don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. You know, I'm trying to think, has there been anyone in this series? I'm trying to think of, there's that one side quest in the first game where someone was like really, really bad at cooking, but that's the only one I can think of. Everyone else seems to be like amazing at it, so I guess that, or just doesn't cook. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here.
Aww.
Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
And, yeah, not everyone expects to do that either.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however.
Maybe. Maybe I should do something about that.
Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well... She's royalty, Reen. You wanna send mixed messages? You want to send mixed messages? Oh my goodness. I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this or do this or any of this. There's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. How worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but
No, it's your family.
Just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. But in the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. Every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you.
It's alright.
I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me.
Oh, and why might that be?
This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
I would. Why? I mean, it's true she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. Doesn't mean she needs me to be hovering around here all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know.
Huh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more!
Oh. I mean, you're... What does that mean? Why? Okay. I mean, you seem pretty approving of that whole sister-brother thing going on there, but... Oh boy. Hey there, Chef Boyardee. Ah, it's you, Reen. Your color's not looking half bad. If you're looking any worse, I was gonna have you drink some of the new vegetable juice I've been concocting. I'm perfectly fine without, thank you. How many new recipes have you made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite, Reen. I'm always striving to make the finest dishes in all the lands. You were brushing up on your own cooking skills at the academy, weren't you? A little, not really, though. Yeah, my classmates and I were cooking for ourselves at one point. Wait a second, where'd my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. Oh, I had all kinds of different recipes written down, too. You went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose this is the least I can do. Take this. This is a new recipe book. It's a spare I had lying around, so go ahead and use it. Know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw a recipe in to try. Here's some ingredients too. Don't give a shit. This is what Elise often used to bring to me when I was training. I sure it's okay for me to just take these. Absolutely. I'm happy to see that you came to understand the joys of cooking while you're at the academy. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help you help lift your spirits somewhat. It's a simple recipe, so why not go and make it with your family? Okay, thank you very much then. You can now view the recipe blah 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 blah, same as the first game. Serene, you finally awakened. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was so terribly worried about you. Thank you for your concerns, Mr. Baggins. Although I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Master Reen all the time. Perhaps so. You'll always be Master Reen to me. That has happened since the war began, but this inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. Can't allow anything to dampen our spirits. You know as well as anyone in the valley of these walls, please do come whenever you're in need of relaxing. Of course. Okay, can I do that? Nope. Okay, apparently they're being cleaned just in time for me not to be able to use them. Oh, this was the stairs from the drama CD. Oh, is this the guy? Oh, cool. So you didn't go to school, you just got a job here? Okay. Reen, you're up. Hey, Luke, sorry for worrying you. But as you see, I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure? You always say you're fine, but even when you're not, you say it. I can go and ask Lisa for some medicine if you need it. Well, I guess I do feel a little dizzy. That's probably more from sleeping too much, though. I mean, I slept inside the Divine Night for a whole month and all. about getting your beauty sleep. I've been hearing about this divine night since you came back. It still blows my mind that it actually, exists. Yeah, whatever. The point is, take it easy, okay? At least isn't the only one to see you. Happy to see you back home. Thanks, that means a lot to me. Oh, you're like my childhood friend guy? Oh my goodness. Really? 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 Annabelle, it's been such a long time. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishies I can catch today. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Not like there's a whole lot of monsters here though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And just who might you be? Oh, we've met! We're like besties, come on. I seem to recall meeting her during one of our field studies. 2, I think, actually. Oh, I recognize you. Recognize you. You're one of the Thor students who helped me a number of months ago, yeah? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you too. Looks like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. Well, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Man, that name does sound familiar. Kenneth, I do actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. Yes, that was him. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you might know where I could find him as well. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I have no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. You know him too, then? Indeed. When the war first broke out, we fled Trista together. But on the way, he told me that he had something that he needed to take care of, and asked me to go on alone. He promised me to meet me here in Emer, but there's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could possibly have happened to him, of course. After all, there's nothing in this world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right? Okay. That said, you're looking a little glum. Times like these, there's nothing like a spot of fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a title. Black Angler, I think. I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Did he know? Was he quite a skilled fisherman? I only remember getting like 1 rank up at any point. In that case, please take these. Fishing book, fishing feather rod, ground bait, etc, etc, etc. Ah, you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Kenneth let me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give them away if I were to cross paths with any promising fellow fishing enthusiast. Oh god, these fishing people are insane. So go on, they're rightfully yours. Okay, that sounds like Kenneth, alright. Thank you very much. And since you've got your new notebook open, I've taken the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You'll begin as a bronze angler, judged by the same standards as any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god. Plenty of prizes you could exchange for angler points for, so beyond being pure, bloody fun, fishing should prove worth your while. Okay. I'll try and do some when I've got the chance then. Okay. You ever tamed a fishing book? You can fish and blah 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 blah. Fishing is still a thing, and it wasn't. It was mildly, very mildly useful in the first game, so don't care. I thought I might have missed something in here, but I guess doing all of them just unlock this. Mastering, may I help you? Actually, I'd like to use the springs. Are they open by any chance? Why, yes, of course. As so happens, cleaning was only finished not too long ago. Like 5 minutes ago. Right after you left, actually. You can have any or even all of them to yourself if you wish. Well, that sounds wonderful. I might just take you up on your offer. Feels like it's been ages since I've had a chance to enjoy them. Entrances to the right to enjoy mastering. One of these is clearly meant for girls, and one of these is clearly meant for guys. It's just, this is the girl's path. Seems I should turn around right now before someone puts the fear of Adios in me. But at least it's not here, man. We're good, man. Oh. Should I go to the baths now? No, I've talked to basically everyone anyways. Go inside. Well, they were just cleaned. A nice warm soak while enjoying the scenery sounds like just the thing right now. Is he wearing underwear or a swimsuit? Oh, that's not fair. It looks like underwear. Yeah, they can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I didn't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and I find it really funny that Reen's like shirtless in his thing. Now even Tristan and the Academy are under Noble Alliance's control. There's Crow. It's practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight was enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it, I was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. Yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, before he knocked me back with a single blow. I wasn't so weak. Well, I'd been able to hold my ground, maybe things would have been different. Instead, I've ended up running away, leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming things on how things ended on Celine or Valimar. This is their fault, it's all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything. I finally found a place where I felt like I belonged and people to share it with. I lost it all. Thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel like I'm totally lost again.
Reen?
Sounds like Elise. No, Elise, I'm naked. No, don't be so naked.
Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, why are you so naked? I don't care if it's a hot spring. Wear like a school swimsuit at least. No, a full goddamn like bodysuit. Wear one of those. Did you want to use the hot springs too?
I heard you were here. So I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
Ooh, isn't she getting bold? I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious.
Oh man, you're not helping your case at all.
And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Oh, there are so many better things you could be doing for me. Awkward time. So early in the game.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. It's plenty relaxing, even without a bottle of sake in your hand, despite what Master Gaffai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. Everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in the blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Gaffai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month. Everyone was still alive so that I alone could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back at my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return. On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead, like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Now when I seemingly can't do a thing to return the kindness, and I'm too weak to fight for them when they need it most. How this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever come to be like this. And I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said?
Of course not.
The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
Machias doesn't look like he's happy. Everyone but Machias. Oh, and Fee, I suppose. Fee looks determined. Oh, and she looks ecstatic. They were smiling, except Machias. And Fee, for some reason. She looked determined. Almost like she was about to, kill someone. I'll believe that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. One day, we'd move forward together as a class again. Just like we did before. There's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them, and if they see me as worthy of their trust, I'd like to try to believe in myself too. Classmates, and more than that, we're friends. As long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Reen.
Well, they goddamn better. I need a party. Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
I don't do this to many of my classmates. Still, I am really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I appreciate if you just kept looking out for me. While it might be a ways away, I keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well.
Oh my, the Master Troll has arrived. And you brought the damn cat.
Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in.
Do cats like hot springs? You might drown.
What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Reen? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
Of course. You were waiting.
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach.
What are you saying about Cedric and Oliver?
I'm so jealous.
Oh, I mean, oh my. I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Lisa's one thing, but I'm really not entirely comfortable sharing this ring with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Reen. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my. That sounds like something you'd say in the bedroom.
That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
Your Highness, please!
Can I say? I guess I can't say no.